Rain lashes down on the iconic circuit to Spa-Francorchamps. It's July 27th, 2025, and the 2025 Belgian Grand Prix is about to unfold under a sky as dramatic as the race itself. The paddock is tense, the fans are restless, and the drivers? They are staring down one of the most unpredictable races of the season. Heavy rain delays the start by over an hour, forcing teams to rethink strategies on the fly. When the lights finally go out, it's Oscar Piastri who seizes the moment, charging to a stunning victory in a McLaren 1-2 finish. But the story doesn't end there. The drivers' reactions reveal a tale of triumph, frustration, and hidden tensions that could reshape the championship. What happened on that rain-soaked day at Spa? And what does it mean for the rest of the season? A race like no other, and that's where the drama begins. The Belgian Grand Prix is no stranger to chaos. Spa's 7-kilometer layout, with its sweeping corners like outrage and blanchiment, is a driver's dream and a strategist's nightmare. The 2025 edition was no exception. A torrential downpour delayed the race by an hour and 15 minutes, leaving teams scrambling to adjust setups and tire choices. According to Formula1.com, the race started behind the safety car for 4 laps, with drivers on intermediate tires navigating a track that was wet in some areas and drying in others. When the green flag finally waved, it was a battle of nerve and precision. Oscar Piastri, starting from P2, made a daring move on teammate Lando Norris at Eau Rouge, taking the lead and never looking back. But behind the scenes, a critical decision was made that would spark heated debates in the paddock. The race was a masterclass in strategy under pressure. After the safety car pulled in, Piastri's McLaren surged ahead. "I knew that lap 1 was going to be my best chance of winning," Piastri told FIA.com post-race. "It was lively, very lively, and getting that slipstream was crucial." His overtake on Norris, who started from pole, was a bold statement, using the draft through Rydillan to slingshot into the lead. Norris, caught off guard, later admitted, "Oscar just did a good job. Nothing more to say." Per FIA.com, the track was drying fast, and the call to switch from intermediates to slicks became a defining moment. McLaren pitted Piastri on lap 10 for medium tires, a move that paid dividends as he maintained his pace. Norris, however, stayed out a lap longer, opting for hard tires in a bid to run to the end without another stop. "I said yes to the hard tire," Norris revealed, per FIA.com, but Oscar's pace was just better. The telemetry, as reported by racefans.net, showed Piastri's mediums were consistently quicker, building a 3.41 second gap by the finish. Further back, Charles Leclerc held off Max Verstappen for third, while George Russell and Lewis Hamilton battled to 5th and 7th, respectively. But while the front-runners celebrated, a misstep in the midfield was about to ignite controversy. The drivers' reactions painted a vivid picture of the race's highs and lows. Piastri was elated but measured. "It was a tough race," he said, per FIA.com. "Difficult conditions at the start, and managing the entails was tricky because it was drying so quickly." Norris, despite the defeat, was gracious. "Oscar deserved it. I'm sure he made a couple of mistakes, but he drove a strong race," he told reporters, as quoted by FIA.com. Leclerc, securing third for Ferrari, spoke of the relentless pressure from Verstappen. "Max was behind the whole race within 2 seconds, so it's never easy," he said, per FIA.com. "I just told my engineer to leave me alone at one point." Verstappen, finishing 4th, was blunt about Red Bull's struggles. "The rear wing we chose made it tough to pass," he told Sky Sports. George Russell, in 5th, expressed concern about Mercedes' form. "P5 was probably flattering our real pace," he admitted, per the provided source. "We need to revert to what we had early in the season." Lewis Hamilton, clawing his way to 7th from P16, found some positives. "It was massively tricky being that far back, but I was catching up bit by bit," he said, per the provided source. In the midfield, Pierre Gasly celebrated a hard-fought P10 for Alpine. "Switching to slicks at the right time paid off," he noted. But Yuki Tsunoda was less pleased, fuming over a late pit stop. "There was a miscommunication," he told FIA.com. "I requested dry tires, but they called me in way too late." Isaac Hadjar, finishing last for Racing Bulls, lamented a mechanical issue. It cost us a lot of lap time, he said. P10 was possible. But what was said off MIC in the team meetings? The paddock was buzzing with whispers of discontent. The aftermath of the race saw the F1 world dissecting every move. McLaren's 1-2 finish, their sixth of the season according to ESPN, strengthened their constructors' lead, but questions lingered about team dynamics. Would McLaren favor Piastri in the championship fight? Autosport reported murmurs of tension, with Norris's tyre strategy raising eyebrows among fans. Social media erupted, with #Piastri power trending as fans hailed as aggressive driving, while others debated the race delay. Spa's weather is part of its charm, but an hour-long wait, one fan tweeted, as noted by racefans.net. Yuki Tsunoda's frustration also sparked discussion, with fans questioning Red Bull's strategy team after team principal Laurent Mekies apologized, per racefans.net. We got it wrong for Yuki, Mekies admitted. The lack of major penalties kept the results clean, but the strategic choices, like Norris's hard tires and Tsunoda's late pit stop, fueled debates. Motorsport.com highlighted how the drying track exposed the fine margins in F1, with one wrong call costing seconds. But one mystery remained. Would these strategic missteps haunt certain teams in the races to come? Piastri's victory had seismic implications. According to racefans.net, he now leads Norris by 16 points in the Drivers' Championship, with 11 races left and 299 points still up for grabs. McLaren's constructors' lead looks formidable, but Ferrari and Red Bull are within striking distance, per ESPN. The Hungarian Grand Prix, the next stop, presents a stark contrast to Spa's high-speed layout. The Hungaroring's tight corners will test car handling and driver precision, potentially leveling the playing field. We've got to keep pushing, Piastri told McLaren.com. Hungary is a different beast. Verstappen, eyeing a comeback, hinted at changes. We'll look at the setup and come back stronger, he said, per Sky Sports. For Mercedes, Russell's call to revert to earlier setup signals a team in search of answers. The 2025 season is shaping up to be a thriller, with every race a chance to shift the narrative. What do you think? Did McLaren make the right calls at Spa? Drop your thoughts in the comment below, and hit subscribe for more F1 drama every week.